Can you guys hear us? Like, did you hear us well? Was he too low? Was he too loud? Compared, let me know. I'll fix the. It's a lot easier to fix them now than to fix them in a little bit when I might not see it in chat. So we'll grab the simple here, Simpoldood, and crop this. He's LM, and of course we all know if you type your name as LM in the game, you start with extra dexterity, extra strength, additional HP per level, stuff like that. But there we go. That should be close to good. Raise Martin just a little. Okay. Alright, that should be good when he comes back. Raise Martin a little. Okay. So that's 2 people and one person. Okay. So I'm going to raise it even a little bit more. We're going to go with Martin at 119% strats here. And and see what happens. See if I'll just stretch this a little bit more. Here we go.
So yeah, I'm back. I'm gonna tell the guys in IRC that we are ready.
Yes, we are ready. You can go right ahead and do that.
Yeah, so they should be reading up here pretty soon. And let's hope for a close race, an exciting race.
Yeah, I mean, we want a little bit of troll in the seed, but we want to, we want to see the guys handle it, not be discouraged by it.
We love trolley seeds.
Yeah, we almost got one earlier today, but didn't cooperate the way it goes. So let's see. They're about to begin. 10 seconds in IRC, a little bit more on the delay.
Yep.
And we'll get going. Then I got a couple questions to ask you about the start of the race, just to see from your perspective how you handle things. But let's see what they encounter first before we get into any in-depth conversation about it.
So yeah, my mindset is if I don't see any caves or towns from the start, I always go west for some reason. I have no idea why.
West is best, that's why.
Yeah, west is best.
West is best. They can't go west here because of the river. You kind of want to make sure there's the back end of Jump Cave. So I'm going to be tracking all these things just in case there's a possible troll situation. We understand what cave we'd be looking for. The one thing about going west is great. You have to remember where you've been.
Yeah, and also you do know that to the east you will always have the river location, and I mean you won't be able to access that from the start. So it's always nice to have checked the western continent, or I mean the western part of the western continent first. At least that's my mindset, and I don't know how you Americans think, but
well, basically us Americans, we scan around a little bit until we see a road sign to recognize what country we're in, and then we guess Finland.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's basically, I'm in the same boat as you. I'll pick a direction. It's normally west. I'll go, get everything on the way, and then I kind of just, loop around, do a circle. Make sure I kind of see everything, and like if there's a town, it's not hidden within a tile just outside my view, and I pass it. But we have,
sometimes, right from the start, what the direction you pick can actually make a big difference, because if your opponent picks another direction and finds a town that has like fairy or life or a deciding spell, that's
absolutely. And in our conversation about this, Simpoldood just went into Palace 1 and found Horsehead pretty much right in the next room.
Wow.
He is definitely going to handle this at 1-1-1. And this is where being a good player can help him. The randomizer wasn't a factor here.
Yeah, he actually got the double hits in on Horsehead, and that's really exciting to watch. I mean, most of our viewers probably don't even know that it's even possible to do double hits on Horsehead.
Right.
But I mean, Simpoldood is such an awesome player when it comes to fighting in this game. So he has all the tricks.
I'm interested
But
in
yeah,
seeing how he
it's-
does this blue nut knuckle here on the steps and tries to get over him. He's
This
just
is
jump
gonna
over him.
be.
Okay. A little disappointed. I wanted to see him fight him at 2-1-2 and just destroy him, but he's safer.
Well, I actually don't see any player who would actually fight a blue iron knuckle at 2 attack.
No, that's why I really wanted to see it. I wanted him to put us in our place and be like, "Hey, you guys think you're good? Hey, watch this." But we got
Yeah.
Resner's in Palace 1 as well. Let's see what he does. If he goes right, he'll find Horsehead. But normal randomizer play here. He's going to go left, look for the item first in Palace 1.
Yeah, and it looks like Simple is actually going for the item as well.
Yes, there's no reason not to. He wasn't at a good level as well with his experience to capitalize on the gem.
But I mean, personally, I would never enter the palace before I found a couple of the item caves out in the overworld.
Yeah, that's my thinking too.
Yeah, but yeah, it might pay off if they find a big item. It's a gamble.
It is. One of the other reasons why I wouldn't jump into Palace number 1 either is because I feel like I would be wasting the gem. And Rez places it right now. I'd be wasting the gem here. If I could find P bags, I can get enough XP outside the world to come into Palace 1 and guarantee myself attack 4 by the time I'm done.
Yeah. Personally, I don't really care that much about wasting the gem. I'm mostly worried about being key blocked. Because both of them entered without having anything, I think. Simple had life, I think.
I don't think they had either. I don't think I've seen him go into a town until just now.
Yeah.
Which is...
But yeah, my main concern about early palaces is that I'm going to be key blocked. So I prefer to find everything I can in the overworld. But I mean, then again, it's a gamble. And, well, it looks like it paid off because...
Got the hammer for V. Resner in the grass spot.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I mean, listen, 0 to 2 caves could be blocked by a boulder in the Western Continent, and then you have Spectacle Rock in Death Mountain. Of those caves that can be blocked in the overworld, it's all 4 of the caves that contain an item, or the cave that normally contains a P-bag. If you find the P-bag cave and then find items, it's always guaranteed. It can never be a pass-through cave. There's always going to be an item behind it.
Oh, and look at Simple fighting that blue iron knuckle.
One,
Wow,
two, one,
that's
man.
that's what you wanted. And
2-1-2, I mean. Yeah.
he fucking aces it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Most of us just want to get in that second hit right about now, and he's already done with the fight, and he's in the next room.
Yeah, I would have been dead at that iron knuckle, to be honest.
Yeah, absolutely. But here's the thing. I mean, he's fighting blue nut knuckles, doing all the things, and V. Resner placed the gem, and he's out already.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the item, but still.
He finds a spell here. Let's see what
jump.
it is. Oh, I jump. Nice. So I'm 2 seconds behind you, I think.
Yeah, you watching from the multi-twitch? Or are you watching from... Okay. I'm at 6:28, 29, 30 on Simpoldood's counter because B-Rez decided to stop his.
Well, I'm on 6:28 now, so...
Yeah, you're 10 seconds behind me.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll manage. I could try reloading, I guess. Let's see if that helps.
Yeah, I could too. That might disrupt the stream though. And then chat will
Yeah,
get triggered.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't. So I'm at 7:01 now.
Good. Yeah, that's
2, 3,
Yep.
4.
a lot better there.
Yeah, okay. So we're pretty synced now.
Yes, and in all that, Simpoldood took a
Oh,
game over
trophy.
in Palace 1.
V. Resner finds the trophy. Let's...
Trophy in Medicine Cave, is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Might be kind of interesting if it's not a required spell, because Simple hasn't found the trophy yet.
Yeah.
Oh, Resner really does a nice work of dodging those bowlers.
Yeah, I mean, he's not the chump of the block, you know what I mean? He's pretty good. He has his
Yeah.
moments. He flakes a little bit, but still, it's entertaining when he does it. I think he does it for the stream anyway.
Yeah, for sure. I love his Dark Link fights.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
No one fights Dark Link like V Resnor.
No. Now we're just going to explore. Now, it's interesting. Simple. He game overed in one. I'm not sure he placed that gem before he went backwards. I don't think he even placed the gem. And he lost a buttload of experience as well in the process.
Yeah, I actually don't know either.
Got the raft and the trophy spot. So let me update
nice.
these things here. Hammer for V-Res and trophy for V-Res and the raft for Simple. So that should be easy enough to do. I'm writing it down on my notes, but I'm not actually putting it on the screen. I apologize for that.
So Resnor is in Ruto, checking the trophy.
See what
Spell.
it is. Spell. Okay.
Oh, nice. So it's not a. I mean, when you find it, you know you have a free item as soon as you get to the Eastern Continent. So I mean, you're not that dissatisfied about finding a spell.
Yeah. No, not at all. And Chad informs me that that he did take attack 3 before he game overed, but he didn't place the gem. Simple.
No.
Sorry, Vina Resident found it. I have them backwards on my list here.
So, I mean, it's really early in the race, but I feel the Resnor is slightly ahead
Yeah,
by
still.
almost nothing.
I mean, the fact that he doesn't have to go back into 1, and then and go. There's jump right there, and every time I see a spell, I keep missing where they're coming from. So we had jump in. Is this Ruraru? I guess it is, right? Yeah.
It was rare.
And I believe that Resner got that spell as well.
Yeah, he did. So Resnor is in Trophy Cave now.
Yep, and he'll get the raft. He'll be happy to see that. Now, part of the meta, the new meta that I'm learning is that when I watch the quote unquote better players of this game, when they have the raft, they're not afraid to go to the Eastern Continent. Grab all the P bags, get all the easy levels, get some more items. Get the spells because they're almost all free.
Yeah, I mean, I as soon as I find the raft, I always go Eastern, especially if I found downstab, because I mean the encounters aren't really that hard to skip if you have downstab.
Oh, not at all. If you have life 2, 4 heart containers, no downstab, and no cross.
Yeah, that's really a gamble, but it usually still pays off because I mean, if you just know how the encounters work, it's still not that hard to dodge them.
No.
Or well, dodge them, but yeah, go through them.
And it's still worth a look. Almost always there's something very close by. On the
and
raft spot.
I think that's one of the factors that actually decides if you're a good or a bad player, or not a bad player, but I mean it's something that
Well, it separates people time-wise.
separates them. Yeah, thanks. I was looking for that word.
And that's okay. Us Americans say separate people, so. But well, we got a little exploration here. Now, both guys took. Excuse me, as I choke on the gyro I was speed eating before. Both guys found jump cave and took it through. The one thing I didn't notice was there not a lot of stuff by start where they were both forced to take that cave all the way through.
Yeah, Resnor going to the Eastern Continent.
Yes, and he finds that early town. Like I say, it's Darunia.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the kid, but he can get the downstab.
Yes,
Yeah.
I would probably not get upstab here because I mean I know it's not really that beneficial, and I know I have to go through it later, anyways when I find a kid.
I mean, it's not but at the same time,
Oh, he actually.
yeah,
Okay.
he missed the skip, so he missed the shortcut, so he's got to do that. We're gonna get jumped for Simple here too.
Yeah. But I mean, in
I'm sorry.
from
Scott.
my point of from my point of view, Resnor is doing a time waste here.
A little bit. I mean, you have some encounters on the Eastern Continent without downstab. Like, a bunch of enemies come from the top. You got the fly, you got the Tektite that jumps over you, you got the spiders that jump down, and the Moas.
It's
you
true.
Can get a little stab in, maybe preserve some life. If it saves him at least one game over, the little bit of a time waste there was worth it. But I know people who skip it entirely, even if they have to pass that spot just to get the kid.
Yeah, I would probably never skip it entirely, but in this particular moment, I would not have gone for it.
Now let's see if he puts it to use though, just so we can say yay or nay.
Yeah, exactly.
He doesn't have the opportunity to do it there. You can't upstab bubbles and bots. I'm a little upset you can't pop those bubbles to begin with. Sometimes with a one tile floor, they're very rough to deal with.
For sure.
All right, we got caves on Simple's side that he's going to. Let's see what palace. That's either 4 or 6 for V
Yeah,
Resner.
5 or 6.
5 or 6. Sorry, you're right. I don't know why I just decided to forget how this game works. It's Palace 5.
Yeah. So Simple finds Mido, and he has jump, so he can get down stab. That's really nice for him. That's such an awesome feeling when you get to Mido and have the possibility to get down stab, because the game, it gets 200% easier.
It's one of the things you can get that's a fist pump moment. You know, down stab, raft, glove. You know.
Yeah, I actually think, personally, I feel the best when I get down stab.
Oh, yeah.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, it's such an amazing feeling. You know, pretty much you're invincible from that point on.
Yeah, it opens up so much for you. Even exploration to the east as well, like you said before.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you don't. The east doesn't scare you anymore. I mean, Resnor is in the east without downstab right now.
Yeah, and he's racking up the P bags and racking up the levels. While Simple is 313. I think V Resner is 334, 324, 334. Yeah. And you can a lot of P bags, a lot of. I think he was fighting some lizards too at one point.
So yeah, V Resnor is gonna go for the items on the Maze Island. That's not a bad choice actually. I have nothing. I can't say anything about that choice. It's a great choice.
No, I think it's a given. I think it's something that you kind of have to do at this point. You found Maze Island. There's 2 items.
I mean the natural. Oh, he takes a death.
Yeah, I don't know if he had any magic to cast jump or anything there, but.
But I mean, what you really want to do is go to Maze Island when you already have Reflect. But if you do an early Eastern Continent, he actually opts to not check Maze Island.
I wonder if it was guaranteed that he had to pass through that encounter and just decided not to do it. But we found an entrance to Death Mountain on Simple side, and he came back out, but he's going to go back in. So we'll see if we find anything here.
He actually did that earlier too, so.
Oh, did he? Okay.
But this is kind of interesting.
I think both sides of Death Mountain are in the same initial area.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. See what he does. I mean, listen, we saw a race before where somebody found Hammer Cave, took a game over in Hammer Cave, stuttered a little bit, then eventually went back a few minutes later. And it turned out to be the medicine, the water of life, which turned out to be fire. So that definitely backfired. But on the same note, it could have been Reflect.
Yeah, I mean, this could pay off for Simple for sure. But Resnor actually died in Eastern.
Yeah, I see that. He's back at the North Palace now. We'll see what he's going to do here. 334. finding Mido and getting downstab is probably something on his list to do.
Yeah,
and
for
then
sure.
and then he doesn't have the glove. He might check what the item is in 2. I haven't seen any boulders block any caves, but we haven't seen Heart Container or Magic Container cave yet either.
Nope.
So this
So
is still exploration.
in retrospect, I'm wondering if Resnor is giving himself a hard time for not going for the items in Maze Island.
Could be, but with those, I mean, he had jump, so he could have
did.
easily jumped over those guys with the throwing the maces, the lizards. I don't know if he had magic to cast it before he died, but after he died, he certainly did. He could have went a little bit further. But just
Yeah.
knowing he was at attack level 3, no downstab, no life, four heart containers, maybe it just wasn't in his best interest. Maybe he foresaw a game over. We have the
And
Spectacle Rock.
oh, Spectral Rock, and I'm not sure if it's a heart container. That sucks, but yeah, still. Yeah, I don't know if V Resnor knows about the AI, but yeah, those blue Lysalphals, all Lysalphals are actually quite easy to jump over.
Yes, they read your input. You just got to know to
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
to let
But
go of the controller.
Might be the case that the Resnor doesn't know about it. So, oh wow. Simple's fighting is so... I am so impressed with Simple's fighting.
Yeah, he just gets in there, man. He just
Yeah.
knows how to get in there and just destroy the thing while most of us
Yeah.
just bounce off the guy's head, run to the other side, and take an axe to the back.
So, I mean, that's... The edge Simple has is his fighting, but usually that doesn't make or break a seed, unfortunately. For
No,
him.
definitely not in Randomizer. It's all about
Yeah.
exploration, grabbing the items, and like min-maxing your time in between. Or just minning the time in between.
But yeah, Simple is actually taking quite a gamble here, scouting through Death Mountain. We have no idea if it's actually required or not.
From the commentator race standpoint, viewer standpoint, it's nice to see someone take the chance in Death Mountain while the other person continues his progression. You just
Yeah,
know
for
if it was
sure.
worth it or not. It just sets up the race, the ending of the race
Yeah.
as well.
But I mean, if this is a required item, Simple is gonna have such an edge.
Yeah, he has downstab now for V Resner.
Yeah.
Which is good. Two. Like I said, on the Western Continent, there's 4 caves with items: the grass spot and the location of Death Mountain, which has 2 items: one in the normal Hammer Cave, and the other in Spectacle Rock. Still 2 caves to find on the Western Continent. We found the Heart Container in Spectacle Rock, but there's also the Hammer Cave, and hopefully we'll get to it soon, as Simple makes his way around. And here it is.
Oh, I'm actually hoping that this will be a required item, because I think that actually makes for a close race.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I'd like to see the kid here, just to see later how it plays into things. At the time you have
Yeah.
to cash it in, what you get. But certainly a glove or whatever would turn this thing wide open.
Oh, yes. I actually think if this is the glove, Simple will be so much ahead.
Yeah, because V Resner may not touch this until he sees the
Yeah.
water tile, until he sees the desert tile, Kasudo, both items in Maze Island, whatever's in Palace 4 or 5. It could be a long time before he even contemplates going here.
And yeah, this kind of demonstrates the difference between an experienced rando player and a non-experienced rando player, because the Resner will try to attack this from a linear standpoint, and well, Simple is doing a big gamble here by going to
Look at that.
Death Mountain. Oh, it's the kid.
We have a
Knife.
little bit of drama.
Yeah,
I mean, well, Darunia was the first town right over the raft, so we're not gonna wait too long to find out what it is. But at the same time,
And I mean, Simple also visited the East, I think, so he knows Darunia is there.
did he go over? I don't know if I don't remember him. I don't remember him seeing him go over. Oh no, did he get? No, he didn't get upstairs. No, he went. I don't remember him going over.
Yeah, maybe not. I might be wrong.
No, it could have been right. Certainly, it's easy to miss things, especially if you're trying to focus on one player and where they are and what they're doing. He's going to go over, and he's going to,
Yeah, find Darunia.
Yeah, so chances are he's been there.
Max points out here, Larry called it. Yeah, Larry did call the kid. He did.
Thunder.
So, yeah, the kid is required.
That wasn't Simple, though. That was
I'm sorry, I'm confused.
But that was, this is Saria, the party and the Saria with Thunder.
Okay.
So we'll see what it is in a second. He's going to deliver the kid to the old lady who lost him.
Yeah. He's going for upstep
I
first,
keep
though.
messing up P1 and P2 because of the way I'm watching them on multi-Twitch. My apologies, guys. Hopefully the other items I didn't do with it either. But
yeah, so Saria was Thunder at least, and Simple hasn't visited Saria yet.
no, he hasn't cashed in the kid yet either. This is coming in a little bit. Right in the next stream.
Well, it was Simple that cashed in the kid.
I didn't do it yet, I don't think.
He hasn't cashed it in. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. Resnar doesn't even have the kid.
Nope, but he's going to go through Jump Cave again and go to the other side.
But yeah, it's...
Reflect?
I'm actually hoping it's Reflect, because that means that the kid is actually required. That, well, it's gonna mean it's a very exciting seed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very exciting race.
Absolutely. We are racing now. Thunder's free. Reflect is hidden in Death Mountain.
Yeah, hopefully at least.
It is. He already cashed in.
Oh, yeah, it was. Yeah.
I didn't know if you were behind, so I really didn't want to spoil it for you, or if you would just if you missed it.
No, I was actually I need to focus on my monitor number 2 where I have the multi-twitch. I was focusing on monitor number 1 where I have your restream.
Oh yeah, so you're watching the delay of the delay. It's 3 a.m. my time on that screen, but it's 3 a.m. your time on the other screen.
Oh my God, you're way ahead of me.
No, I'm just joking. I'm not.
So yeah, I'm 2550.
Yes, that's where I'm at too. 2555.
So I'll focus on the multi-twitch instead of your.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it if we're both watching it. Yeah, because we're watching it off the same thing, so it's basically it.
I'll actually just minimize your stream so I can't focus on it, because that will just be confusing for people.
Oh yeah, and then have my volume on at the same time while you're watching it and just listen to yourself talking. It's just it's a never-ending
awesome.
loop. You'll be looping. You'll be hearing everything all over again. It's a cycle.
Yeah, I don't have the audio. So
that's a quick Palace 4 right there for Simple if he wants to take it. He's looking around a little bit. He's going to look for the items. Let's see. He's got the down stab, so encounters may not be an issue for him.
And I mean, looking at Simple, it doesn't really matter for him. He has Reflect. Doesn't matter if he does the Palace or looks for the items first. So yeah,
well,
now.
It might a little bit if he can, if it's just heart containers, magic containers, it might a little bit. One thing we didn't notice is what the cost of Reflect was, and right now he only has 64 MP. It might be something in the 70s.
True.
And he might not be able to cast it.
Right now, I feel Simple is ahead though.
With the discovery of the kid and the Reflect spell and Thunder being free as long as he finds it, yes, he's down a gem in the Palace. He still hasn't gone back to 1 to place it, as far as I know. Cross is the first item.
Oh, cross. That's not what you want to see.
That's not useful going into Palace 4 for sure. So maybe the next one will at least benefit him a little bit, if not open the game up like the glove or the magic key.
I mean, it's not a awful item. It does help you on the Eastern continent for sure, but it's not what you want to see.
No, it's the consolation prize. It's yeah. I mean, I've died enough times to invisible enemies for the cross never to bother me again.
Yeah.
That if I get it, I'm kind of like, okay, cool. But it's certainly not the glove or the magic key or anything that you'll utilize most of the time.
Yeah. Where?
And here's our second item. Incoming suspense. The medicine.
Very nice. And he definitely knows where Mido is.
Yes. Both players have downstab. Here's our item. And is this 2?
Oh, he actually up ace here.
Yeah, he's going to deliver it. Remember, he doesn't have thunder.
Yeah, but he was on Mace Island and he has reflect. So
I kind of agree that he probably should have just tackled 4.
Yeah, definitely. That was mind-boggling, actually. But yeah.
And we have the flute.
That's definitely something we're asking him about in the post-race interview.
Yes, that'd be nice to do. I keep marking things for the wrong player for some reason. I have no idea why. Here we go. We had the flute. It was in Palace 1. The flute.
Yep.
So we'll see what happens now. Simple finds North Palace. I don't think that's what he was looking for. So he leaves.
I actually haven't found a single randomizer yet where the flute was required. So
I've had one. It certainly can make it easier, so you don't have to take a cave to pass through. But it could be useless at the same time if the devil's in a dead end or the last tile of the road or something like that. Yeah.
But they both had early boots, and when you have early boots, you usually don't need the flute.
They don't have the boots.
One of them does for sure.
I don't think either of them do, right? Where did
Simple just passed through the river, so I think it does. Or am I very confused right now?
I don't know. You're confusing me because I'm trying to look at my notes and try to figure out where I marked stuff wrong on the tracker right now. I don't remember him getting the boots. That doesn't mean he didn't get them. If anyone in chat wants to help us out here.
Yeah, help us out. Does Simple have
it.
the boots?
I know he got the medicine and he got the
no one has
cross
boots.
in Maze Island. And I didn't see him get the boots. No, he doesn't have the boots.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry.
The river jump was an encounter. They said, yeah.
This is only my second commentary, so I'm still pretty bad at this.
It's hard to keep track. I mean, I thought I missed it. I would have agreed with you.
Yeah.
Reflect cost 90. We're being told.
I am almost certain that I saw someone pass a river, but
there's multiple people said that it was an encounter over the river.
Okay, Simple was bootlocked in Maze.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. So we are
he was
bad.
Bootlocked. He needs the boots to get into it. Oh, that's sick. I didn't see that.
Yeah. Nah, I didn't see it either.
And Reflect is 90 anyway, so.
Oh, he can't even afford it right now.
Yeah, he needs 6 magic containers at this magic level to even think about casting it, regardless of the boot block.
So yeah, we are bad commentators apparently.
Well, I'm bad at clicking. I'm bad at identifying who P1 and P2 is apparently because I keep clicking the wrong one on the marker.
Yeah, they're in the same palace now at least. Both are in Palace 2.
Yeah. Simple's gonna grab a key. Keys are always useful.
Yeah. I would do the same thing. I would definitely go for the key in this situation.
I don't know what his key count is. Maybe he was hoping for the item room, or maybe he was just hoping to grab the key first and then get the item room in another direction. He never looked for the item in 1, and I have to repeat, I don't think he's placed the gem in 1. And every time I say that, I hope to look at chat yelling at me, going, "He did too, you stupid idiot." But they're not really doing that. So
Yeah, I can't remember either. I know he killed the horse head, but I don't. I think he actually placed the crystal. One of them has placed a crystal. I am positive about that.
well, I know Resner did, because he just did it like right away, and now Resner is fighting Helmet Head here.
Yeah.
Takes a death. A little too aggressive, a little too low health. Good.
Simple never placed the crystal in as well.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Darklo. But yeah, it was very close from the start, I think, so he knows exactly where to place it.
Yeah, and I watched somebody earlier in the race collect crystals from Palace 1 and Palace 2, and while the theory of it is good, you place them when you need like higher levels, and you just use the XP you get grinding in day-to-day activity to do the initial levels. The whole process of needing to go back into the palace and then getting there and then placing the crystal, you're basically redoing the palace like 2 times over.
And Kingdal is actually questioning if that Maze Island layout was a bug.
Yeah, it seems the consensus seems to think we had a boot block. Simple went back into 1 though and just got the fairy. I've just got the flute.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's gonna be interesting to see
mark it in 2 seconds.
what Big Shake actually says about this.
About the whole thing? Hey, listen, I'm all for it, and I'm sure he's all for it too. Why not?
Yeah.
You can get boot blocked anywhere else. Why not? Why not 4? It doesn't have to be easily accessible. As long as the boots are not in 4, which they're probably not, then I don't think there's any problem with this seed whatsoever.
But yeah, I mean, Kingdal is an experienced player, so he must realize something that we are not. By even asking that question, I mean. So yeah, Simple finds a dead end.
Yeah, so I guess the corner tile, because what I remember of Maze Island was Palace 4 was right there, but it was in like a square bridge formation of 8 tiles with a water spot in the middle, and it seems like, or maybe not a square, but what King Dal is saying is he went up on a tile, got the encounter, and then therefore was not able to pass over through the other side, I believe.
Yeah.
We'll take a look when we get back just to make sure, but
yeah, I can't really remember Maze Island, but I mean, like I said, Kingdal is an experienced player, so if he actually questions the layout, must have some merit to it.
No, absolutely. Yes. But also the reason why, even if he could get through, the reason why he did up A is because Reflect was ridiculous in cost.
Yeah. So...
Oh, look at this room by V. Resner.
Simple actually up 8 and left Palace 2. Maybe he was...
I think he grabbed the key and then he went back into Palace 1 and grabbed the flute.
Oh, okay.
As for why he didn't go back, I don't know. Maybe he's going to wait for the glove before he does it.
Yeah, Resnor is going for the item in Palace 2.
Oh, boot block on Maze Island was coming out of the second half of the maze, not the palace itself. Because I think I remember the palace being in this little square of an area at the top of Maze Island, accessible by a bridge or 2 bridges or something over the water.
Ah, okay.
So the real, but he couldn't get out of the second half. So that's where there goes. Dark Lord just explained it right now. So this is something that the Big Shake might want to take a look at. But again, it's not game breaking because you have an up A.
Yeah.
It's just unfortunate that you have to take the up A. So that whether it is or isn't going to be something that could possibly happen in the future remains to be seen. But he cracks open a cold one
Yeah.
right there.
Oh yes, I did.
Do you have any particular brand you're drinking?
I am drinking Marie's Thoughts.
There you go. So if anybody from that company is listening, you can send that to at Ness_Martin.
Yes.
There you go.
Please send them to me.
Free samples.
So yeah, Max. I think Max actually explained it before Dark Lore, but yeah, Dark Lore explained it as well. So thank you guys. We suck at commentating apparently.
Well, that was hard. That's hard to look at. I was
Yeah,
marking items in Maze Island. I was fixing the tracker, and next thing you know, he up 8. So
Yeah, and I mean, I'm listening to you, trying to convert it to Swedish, figuring out what you're actually saying, and watching two.
Well, if they
screens
started at their
the same
normal time, I would have learned Swedish by then. But they started an hour earlier, so we're all right.
Yeah,
We'll manage.
that fucked everything up.
It really did. I mean, Rosetta Stone was just updating when I got the word. So
Yeah. But yeah, I still feel they are pretty even. Simple actually, it actually feels like Simple is a little ahead.
well, until V Resner goes into Death Mountain, I'm saying that Simple's going to be ahead until that moment.
Yeah, because Resnor has 2 crystals placed.
Right, and Simple has none.
Yeah.
Despite
So it's still very even.
no, and we got Fire. Was this the medicine getting cashed in for Fire? I think it was. I think Fire was in Mito.
Yep.
So that's unfortunate. Medicine was where? Medicine was in Maze Island. Cross and Medicine, both moderately useless, or totally useless.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not a good Maze Island. And maybe when V Resner sees that, maybe he'll switch gears and decide that maybe it's time to go to Death Mountain. There's the cross.
Yeah, I think he's gonna realize that. I mean, he's not a bad player and he knows the game very well, so...
Yeah. He's going to get the medicine here and he's going to cash it in and find its Fire. And at that point in time, since he's going to be on the western continent, he might just decide that, hey, listen, I have not seen the trophy. Or I have seen the trophy. The trophy gave me Spell. Or he got the trophy, yeah. But we know that the kid is on this side as well somewhere, so he might go look at it. And still, as far as I know, 2 caves that were not yet found, and I'm not too sure, and this is something that I may not be able to see quickly, if any caves were blocked by a boulder.
Yeah, I don't know. Simple just found Magic Cave at least, and it was a heart container.
We're going to watch the boot block here happen for V Resner.
Yep.
Or maybe not. It depends on where he goes. But incoming kill screen on V Resner's side, guys. Kill screen coming up.
Yeah, I'm sure Simple too disappointed about finding some hearts. Or actually, when it comes to Simple, I'm actually pretty sure he's disappointed because he doesn't need them when it comes to fighting. But
Resner backed out of the boot block.
No. So Simple finds Zarya. He hasn't been to Zarya? Wow.
Yeah, we should. I'm gonna send Dig a message after this because one person got blocked, the other one didn't.
What?
Resner didn't have to up A. And it looks like I'm going backwards reading chat to see if King Doll says the bug just came into play even more, and I'm assuming that means because Resner didn't get blocked and Simple did in the same spot. I don't know. We'll just Dig will probably talk to somebody later who
Resnor finds new Kazuya. He
6.
does, yes, 6, but he can still get a spell, and I think a spell, so he can get an item as well.
Yeah, he can get a spell. As far as he knows, he's hoping it's Reflect, but
Yeah, he's gonna be disappointed.
he's the Palace 3 for Simple. He's gonna hit the Nut Knuckle, and then back out. He's kind of poking the bear there, but it's Simple. The Nut Knuckle should know. Oh,
He
shield.
finds shield,
Yeah.
and it's well. If this is the boots, he might actually catch up a little Simple, because I feel right now Simple is. Oh,
He doesn't have spell.
Oh, he doesn't.
No, he never got the trophy. Remember?
Oh, right.
Oh no, he has a trophy. Does he have spell? Maybe he can't cast. I don't think I saw spell on his list. But I don't think he cashed in. He might not have cashed in trophy.
So Simple. Is it Simple that has a spell then? Because
Oh, okay. So Simple went through the encounter on Maze Island and then therefore got trapped, got blocked.
Okay. Yeah.
Resner went in and then he came right back out. All right, thanks guys. I appreciate that information, so I can at least tell Dig later. He has spell. Okay. Well, maybe he just didn't have the. He has. Okay.
So old Kazuto is life. That's a big find for Resnor, for sure.
Absolutely. He might have forgot. I didn't see. I wanted to see, but then I looked at the tracker to update life before I got yelled at, and I didn't see. And then there again, I didn't see how much it costs to it. 68 the cost. Okay, so he needs 5 magic containers, and he does not have that.
Yeah. And it was 6 magic containers to get the item from New Crew.
Yeah. So he wasn't able to get any of the items there, and then he got the shield spell. So not a good town for him.
Yeah.
Shield will have its uses if he doesn't have too good to use syndrome, but I've seen enough V Resner races to know that he doesn't have that. He'll grab the link up though.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering how he actually. If he should just go for the Eastern Continent again, or
Well,
what is
yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
what is he actually aiming for here?
V Resner.
Yeah.
He probably wants to find Nubaru and find this last spell, and then
Yeah,
just realize whether or not he has to really go hardcore searching for the kid.
Yeah.
I'm not sure he got the medicine of life in Maze Island, or did he back out? Because I don't think he got the medicine.
No, he did not.
He just got the cross. Why would he stop? That's weird. Why would he stop mid island, Maze Island? That's weird. Okay, well.
Meanwhile,
I have to watch the full thing to understand that.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
looking.
Simple is heading through Palace 2.
Yeah, and he's got no, he's got the dead end now. He's gonna grab the key. Our container and the desert style.
Yeah. So he is very close to realizing that Death Mountain is actually required.
Yeah, but the unfortunate thing is, there's still the water tile which he can't access because he doesn't have the boots. Both items in New Kasuto. Whatever's in. Oh well, that's actually. I'm sorry. The kid / medicine can never be in Kasuto.
Yeah.
So there's only the one spot in Maze Island he has not checked yet, and the spot in the water spot that one of the two could be in. And then
Yeah. So I mean, he's very close to realizing that Death Mountain is required.
Yeah, according to King Dahl, he the whole, and I missed this whole thing with Maze Island. I really want to watch it back and watch him go through it, just scanning up and down between the two streams. I kind of missed the configuration of Maze Island. Yeah, but then he thinks he's boot blocked and didn't know the encounter takes you through to the next object. He thought it was a dead end, huh? Kid is in Death Mountain. So we do know that.
Yeah,
The water
we
of
know
life.
that.
The water of life is in the maze island, and the water of life is fire. So it's it's not. I wouldn't qualify that as a rip run, but it definitely would have had potential if they had ramifications on a bigger and better item.
And yeah, Dark Lord, we know that, but Resnor doesn't know that.
Yeah. Well, I think he's answering King Doll.
Yeah. Ah, okay, fair enough.
Yeah. But we'll go. So he's got a he's got jump. He's jump, spell, thunder, fire, reflect. So Simple has thunder now.
Yes, Simple has everything he needs to beat the seed, but
the glove. Spell wise, yes.
Yeah, spell wise, I mean. So he what? Had he already found the item?
In 2? No.
In Palace 2? Because he just ignored the...
No, he's
oh,
in there
okay.
Now. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Ah, the key.
Oh, that's a big find for Simple. I would say Simple is way, way ahead now.
Yeah, with the key, with the reflect spell, for sure. Even though he's down 2-0 right now with the gem count, he's still trucking. He up A's. Is he gonna go back in? He's gonna go. No, he's not gonna go back in. So he is really hesitant to, and this is what I'm not understanding. There's Trophy Cave, but we've already been in there. I don't understand the whole point of not finishing dungeons.
Yeah, this is mind-boggling, to be honest. I don't understand Simpoldood's mindset here.
No, me either. That was definitely 2 because it had fire coming down the pillars.
Yeah, it was 2.
Yeah.
And Resnor picked up a spell.
Fairy.
Fairy?
Yeah, that's the last one left that we know of. So if he's in the Buru with Thirsty Broad, he's given the fairy spell. Was Simple glove blocked? He can't be glove blocked in 2 if Resnor beat it.
No.
But he might have been in 3. But I didn't really see him go into 3 other than smack the statue and then leave for confirmation and then leave.
Yeah, so. And the chat agrees. 2 is...
Okay, no, because I keep seeing people saying 3, 3, 3, glove block, glove block, glove block, and I didn't know.
2 is definitely beatable, the glove.
Yeah, well, I mean, Resnor beat it, and he doesn't have the glove, so we definitely...
Exactly.
Yeah. We'll see what's going on. I have no idea what's going on in my neighborhood right now, but there's a Gucci Mane block party. Gucci Mane block party going on right now, I think. There's just incredible noise outside.
Go out and yell at them.
I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna put on my slippers, go out and get off my lawn. Lower your radio. Your face is shaking my plates on my wall.
No, Sweden demands silence.
Yeah, Sweden demands. You just woke someone up in Sweden. Do you realize how loud that music is? Alright, Simple finds Ruraru. He's kind of backtracking. There's the fairy cave right there. See what he does. He's actually... No, he was going to take fairy cave, then realized he didn't have fairy. V. Resnor is... in 5? Is he in the Eastern Continent? That's 2 or 5. He's in 2. He's probably going to look for the item because he never got it to begin with.
Yeah, and he's going to be disappointed, I think.
Well, not as disappointed as maybe if it was some other, like just a heart container or something. He's going to get the key. It's going to make his life easier. It's going to even the speed playing field when it comes to going through the palaces, walking and stuff.
That's very true. He actually... I don't think that was the way.
I think it was the only way he can go right now. Yeah, it was the way, because...
oh, it was,
yeah. Because he jumped up here, and then he came back down to get the key. I think it's the next room over.
Yeah, it is. Does he have a key?
He has fairy. He's good.
Yeah, but he doesn't have magic for it.
No, but he's got 2 lives. You can always jump
Oh,
if he doesn't have.
he has a key actually.
He
So.
just took a death, so I don't know why he took
Oh.
a death.
Yeah, that's mind-boggling since he had a key.
Got it, guys.
Mate.
I'm enjoying the race here. I'm not really marking my items here. I should get. Hold on, I got it. V Resner got the key. I'll mark it.
Yeah, he's probably very happy about that.
Yeah.
That's a great find.
No, but I appreciate the help, guys. It's easy to get lost into watching the race and trying to talk about it, and especially when the item's on another monitor and then you fear missing stuff. You don't want to turn away.
Yeah, for sure.
To the east with Simpoldood. See what he goes. Let's see what he does.
Mine, Mr. Pain Train. Ness Martin likes to say mine.
Mind-boggling in Sweden means Finland.
Mind-boggling that much?
I don't know. But you did warn me to when I watched my race on the replay that you said I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't have done that about 500 times, but
yeah, I know.
You're mixing it up. You're versatile. That's all.
Yeah, versatile Ness Martin.
Yeah, I mean, it's not our fault that everything in Google Translator translates to mind-boggling from Sweden.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Swedish.
Was it your race I actually commented last night?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yes. I will be watching it tomorrow. Right when I get over the fact that I lost, I'll be watching it.
I hate myself for I probably way too often said I would probably not have done that.
Listen, I'm gonna agree with you. I knew right away the stupid things I did 5 seconds after I did them, and can go back and undo it.
Yeah, but I mean it's still not that good commentary.
Just be glad I don't have to change the background with any dungeon. But if we're considering a background change, let's put this up for a little while. This is HN's little request someone made. Said make it pink, and then he did it, and then no one used it, so I'll just use it for a little bit here.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you know.
I'm gonna trust you to do the commentary for about a minute and a half because I need a bio break.
Ah, there you go. All right, man. I'll fill you in when you come back.
Yeah.
Bring the microphone with you.
Oh yes. No, I can't actually.
All right.
It's not it's not wireless.
Nah, we'll work on that. But all right, man. I'll see you in a bit.
Yeah.
So Palace 5 for Simpoldood here? I believe so. The music, I gotta tell you, the music outside is just tremendously distracting me right now. He recognizes that as the dead end. He'll move back. Explore a little bit more. I don't know, see, we've already commented on the fact that Simpoldood is just an amazing player in the vanilla brand of this. I mean, there's no question about that. Then you see his times on the randomizer, and also the lack of races that he's done or recorded races. And you kind of wonder why. What goes on there? What's the difference? What's slowing him down? And what maybe is he not instantly understanding and recognizing? But he certainly makes up for a lot of it in his combat. And if anybody has any insight to that or has talked to him, please let me know. Share that insight. All right, Palace 6 is he grinding nut knuckles here? It looks like he might be. And that's V Resner. How many do they give? Because he's about 300 away, 150. So one more nut knuckle kill, and V Resner will have whatever desired level he's looking for. 620, is that attack 4? I don't think that's attack 4. That might be magic 4. We'll see in a second.
So yeah, what's happening?
Magic 4. Well, V Resner is Simple's in 5, and V Resner is grinding nut knuckles here. They're 150 a pop, and he just needs 2 more here, and he's got attack level 4.
Yeah, I guess I kind of understand him here. He has really low attack level.
Yeah, I mean, Simple's not tremendously better. He's 4-4-4. They're spreading out what they take. Certainly whatever works for you when you play. But I kind of, it's funny. Yeah, go ahead.
But I mean, watch. Oh, he actually died. But I mean, Simple's fighting skills when it comes to Goma was really.
Let's check this out here. A couple stabs on the ground. Gets in that hurt box. Jumps over, but not back away from the mace. Well, now he's kind of doing safer strats now. Now he's dying. He doesn't have life, so.
Yeah, this is. Right. He knows he can't take one more hit.
Yeah, but his safer strats, he's still attempting to get 2 hits on Guma where most people will only get 1. Now he's just kind of just going in, walking in, stab, jumping back. Pretty awesome.
This is still really impressive to see. He will, he will finish Guma. Yep.
And 200, he's going to get the life, but he's not going to get enough from magic. He's going to place this gem, it looks like.
That's his first gem, I think.
I don't know. He jumped. I want to say he wasn't planning to jump over, but I can't say entirely for sure he wanted to jump over. See if he takes magic. No, he's going to take life. No, he doesn't know which one to take. He's going to cancel it. Okay, he's going to keep the XP.
Okay, it's his first crystal at least.
Yeah, and look at that glitched out pillar right there. I hope he's not... well, I don't know if that's a live picture or just that's like a stock picture Simple has in this thing. It looks like he's playing on a flash cart. We have seen flash carts crap out in races this year, this tournament. And that pillar missing a tile kind of worries me, but everything else seems to be fine so far. So we have the boss in 3. So we know we're not glove blocked.
I think that power pack is sometimes a little bit buggy.
Nicely handled by Vrez there. He got the trap on the side. Gonna go back. Gonna get to that level. Get to 620. Go over. Yeah, Prez J pokes race and somebody else early on. Let's see if I can remember off the top of my head by looking it up. Was it? It was somebody. It was somebody I know. Was it Zarnak? Maybe it was Zarnak. But it happened so early, he was able to reload and still wound up winning. Stuff like that.
I know power pack sometimes glitches, but I never been in a situation where it actually destroyed the game.
It's actually a lot of fun to watch, but it's probably heartbreaking for the runner.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, I don't blame Resnor for going back to grind here.
No, not at all. It's not that much. I didn't see what those polar bears were worth.
He doesn't really have anything to grind on.
He has a nut knuckle here. It's 150 each.
Oh, right. But it still has... Yeah,
And there, he's got to go one more, and he's good.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it was Gulnagank and Zarnax.
It's probably the right decision. I mean, you really don't want to crap out on attack.
No, I mean, yeah. It's to say it's the right decision. Well, I mean, time will tell. If he wasted even however many minutes are, and he lost the race by that many minutes, probably then not the right decision. But if we're going by what would Larry do, which is still not the right decision, I probably would have gone back and done the things.
Yeah,
boots now in 5.
So yeah, Simple finds the boot, and I don't see any other players than Dig, Shake, or Yunos that wouldn't have gone back for the XP.
No, and even then they might have. No, if they knew there was an easy source of XP, they might have. Instead of walking back through the palace, they might have just jumped over to Gem, went outside, went back inside, and boom, you're done.
Yeah, maybe.
But in the whole search of the palace, there's where the time was wasted. Instead of jumping over to Gem and coming right back to the beginning, he went through the whole place just to get there. Thirsty Broad needs some water, and Simpoldood's gonna get a fairy because of it.
Yep. Laziest lady in the entire game.
Yes. Thunder's 69. Okay. I was just he had the spell list up there for what both of them had the spell list up there at the same time. I was trying to soak in all the information I could.
No one has found a magic container yet. That's
no, not at all. And no one's found the heart container or magic container cave. I don't believe either in the Western continent. And they kind of gave up their search. Makes me think that they found 2 caves with a boulder on it, and they need the hammer. But I didn't physically see that. But again, I've by watching the other screen, I may have missed it on the.
But I mean, both of them have the hammer. Oh, Simple actually cast Reflect.
You're right.
But
so it doesn't. Yeah, so it's kind of odd that they didn't really push the search for it, and kind of odd that they didn't go back when they game over it, because both of them did. And
watch Simple. Wow,
it's crazy.
Oh, he fights so amazing. It's just sick.
Yeah.
So yeah, with the boots, his
Glove was in 4. No, you're saying Glove in 4. Well, we don't know. Glove can still be a new Kasuto. I mean, imagine it's blocked behind 6 magic containers and they don't have any yet.
Yeah, that would actually make for a awesome seed.
In combination of, V. Resner needing to go back into Death Mountain to make this race.
Yeah, exactly. He still doesn't have Reflect.
Well, put it this way. In the time that Simple needs to go into 1, place the gem, go into 2, walk there, place the gem, go into 2, place the gem, I wonder how far V. Resner could get in Death Mountain in that time.
It's probably pretty even.
Yeah, I think still the advantage is with Simple there. Just for the fact that I think V. Resner would have to go the most optimal path to get to
So Simple finds new Kazuru and gonna realize that, I can't.
But he has spell.
But yeah, I am still confused as to why he didn't place the crystals.
Spell is 62. It is castable just barely.
Oh yeah, he can find the item. So we have a new item.
He's gonna grab shield first.
Yep. He's not gonna be happy about that. Or actually, he knew he had every spell that he needed to beat the game, so I am kind of confused to why he actually even bothered.
Well, I mean, he doesn't have fairy. You could use fairy.
Yeah, he doesn't have fairy. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Because that might actually be a required spell.
I think we're gonna find out what this item is here. Oh, it's a magic container. That's fortunate, unfortunate. He gets a little bit more wiggle room in casting multiple spells before running out. Is fairy the last one? I think he has fairy. He does have fairy. The last one he needs is life.
That was
Chacha said he had fairy.
old Kasura, I think.
Yes, it was.
So thinking about it, Yunus or Digshek probably wouldn't even have gone for that spell.
No, probably not.
Because it would have been a time loss, and those guys are crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's a reason why they're done in 56 minutes to 1 hour 8 minutes, and we're hoping for a sub 90 as being the being our time.
Yeah, exactly.
Things like that. But someone in chat recognized, Simple. One of the things that trips him up when playing Randomizer is he kind of completes. He explores. He plays the game as a game. Can't
Yep.
blame him. It's very
Nah.
very awesome to play this game.
For sure. It's a horrible, awful game
Yeah.
that I would recommend no one to play, but still.
Simple is going to grab the glove in the water spot. So let's see if we can backtrack here a little bit. To get the boots, you had to go into Palace 5.
Yes.
And then
Boots
so you need
was
the
in
item in
5.
Yeah, so you need the item in 5 to get the glove.
So Simple is in great shape here.
Yeah, Resner's in 5. So we'll see.
Yeah. We're still, and I mean, Resner is still 3 palaces up, so still a very exciting race.
Oh yeah, for sure. And we are hopeful that the gap closes here somehow.
Still not that far apart.
Nope. Here's Guma, and here's a telling sign here. If Rez does not go back in or try to get the item in any shape here,
Yeah,
he's in trouble with not having the opportunity to get the glove and not being in Death Mountain.
Yeah.
It's this is game breaking for him.
Yep. This is gonna make or break this seed for Resnar, for sure.
Yeah, because then it's not just one thing he hasn't done. It's 2, and then how long is he going to go searching? And he takes the death there, but he's got another couple lives. He'll get it done.
Yeah.
How long is he going to go before he identifies he has to go back to 5 and get the item? He has to go back to Death Mountain to get the kid. It might take a while. He may exhaust every avenue before he gets there, and Simple might be done by that time.
And I know Resnar is gonna be very disappointed if he loses this race.
Yeah, he's been working hard.
For
He's been
sure.
practicing.
And he knows that. I mean, he knows that Simple is a great Zelda 2 runner, but he's not that good at Rando.
No, and listen, I've heard plenty of people talk over the last couple weeks or even months or since I've been playing the randomizer, how Simple's not good at randomizer, but he's very good at Zelda 2.
Yeah, exactly.
And he seems like a smart guy, so he knows what to do, and if he can just play the game in order, and Resner not doing something could cost him the race.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, Resnar does beat Guma at least.
He places the gem, and then he looks like he's walking back, which is good. Good news.
Yeah.
Let me get Resner here on the thing. And by the way, that's Resner's 4th palace placing a gem, while Simple only has 1.
Yeah, he did up pay and leave the palace, so he won't have the boot. And I think this will actually be a deciding factor for this race.
Yeah, it's gonna be this. It's gonna be this decision we kind of ask him about. He doesn't know. He's gonna go into 4 now.
I mean, I would probably have done the same thing, because looking for the item in 5, as a player, you know that's a really time-consuming task. So you don't want to do that unless you really have to.
No, but let's also remember that the glove can only be in 1, 2, 4, and 5.
Mm-hmm.
So you're in 5, and you need the glove. Might as well go get it. I mean, that's kind of my thinking. I've certainly seen the glove, and I kid around with Dig Shake all the time, saying that if you're going to put the glove in 5, make it give you the middle finger, because that's like the ultimate stab in the back when that happens. But certainly I've seen it in 5 enough to know.
Yeah, no, you're actually lying, because Simple did find it in the water spots.
No, I know, but he needs to get to the boots that are in 5 to get the glove. It's just the mentality of knowing it could be in 5, and it's been in 5 a lot of times, would lead me to look for the item, I'm saying. Not that the glove was in 5.
Yeah.
Is this dual boss battles? No, not right now. But we have Rez found Carrick right away, but I don't...
He ignores him.
Don't know if he can get to him. I don't know if he can cast. He doesn't have reflect. Remember?
No, he doesn't
Yeah,
have reflect.
that's the whole thing about this this seed. He doesn't have reflect.
Yeah, so it's
We got an item.
Yeah, I'm Simple is way ahead now.
Candlebag. Oh man, he is triggered right now.
Yeah, he did not want to see that. He actually takes Magic 4.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if he's looking at the cost of other spells and he just realizes that maybe he needs it, or the up A was coming, might as well just take it anyway. Could kind of ruin his progression later on, but
So
yeah.
Simple is going for Karak now. He's going for Barba. Wow.
Yeah. So he'll have defeated Guma, Barba, Helmet.
Yeah, and he knows exactly. Oh, he does the he does the Jackhammer. That was.
Yeah, listen.
Oh, he does another time. Wow, Barba takes so many hits. Wow, Simple.
That's just.
Yeah, that was really impressive.
But he's going to get some more XP, and does not place the gem again.
But I mean, he knows exactly where bosses are in both 1 and 2. So
yeah, but then again, you know, like I said before, you're only fighting the boss once, but you're still going through the full layout of the dungeon twice.
Yeah.
To your opponents once, and you know, not for me to question the dude, but this is a good choice. This one is a good choice because he needs the XP.
Yeah, for sure.
And he's going to place the gem as soon as it's ready.
Let's see if we can actually beat this blue.
And here it comes.
Oh, there we go. Oh, 300. Nice. So, right now it actually feels that Simple is ahead.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I'm going to ignore the gem count here and just realize that he has the glove and he has reflect, while Reznor needs to go into Death Mountain to get the kid to get reflect and go into Palace 5 to get the boots to get the glove on the water tile.
Exactly.
I think Simple could have no palaces done at this point. And then as long as he's on his way to do the palaces, he's still plenty ahead.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. So Simple is probably gonna... I wonder if he's going for Palace 4 now. Yeah,
Right there might have been a reason that... Yeah, he's going to Palace 4. Right there might have been a reason why V. Reznor took magic. That might have enabled him to cast spell there. What is spell? It's 62 now? Yeah, so that one probably enabled him to cast spell. And then he went back to get the item, and it turns out to be a magic container, so certainly things not going his way right now.
But I mean, this is one of those seeds where luck comes into play. Because V. Reznor is one of those players that tries to tackle every seed in a linear way.
Mm-hmm.
And it feels like, or actually...
Well, us Americans call that flow charting. He has a flow chart, and he knows exactly where to go and what to do in certain situations and stuff like that.
Yeah, and Simple actually took a couple of gambles, and it paid off the seed.
Yeah, and prior to that happening, I think as that was happening, I mentioned the race I called earlier where somebody went into Death Mountain and got fired basically from it. And here he got reflect from it. So it's pure gamble.
I will play as V. Reznor every single game, and I mean, if I'm in a race and I'm up against a player that gambles and wins over me from that gamble, well, so be it. But I
mean, certainly being set in your ways could also cost you as well instead of going with the flow. But jumping into Death Mountain is something a majority of the players, more than one cave or two caves deep, just actually fully fleshing it out, to get the item is probably something most people are gonna stay away from.
Yeah, I stay away from it. I mean, I check if
Americans
I
say
find.
it. Yeah. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
If I find this mountain, I will check the first connecting caves, but I will not dive into it. I will never do that.
Simple's on his way to get the candle bag.
Yes, he is. He's gonna be very disappointed.
Yeah, but I'm not too sure what he was looking for. He's got the glove. I gotta mark it. Hold on.
Yeah, I think he just was looking for the boss and realized it's the item room, so why not just take it?
Yeah, the only other thing that Simple has yet to find are heart containers and magic containers, and basically it's like all of them. Well, not really. 2 heart containers and 3 magic containers left for him to find. He's got every single item.
Yeah, but I mean that's a lot of magic and that's fine. So, I mean, if you stumble upon the item room, you're just gonna ignore it.
Yeah.
Scorpion Max, yeah, being American, kinda dumb.
Tell you what, being in America is going to be probably kind of dumb in November or January, whenever whoever wins the election gets inaugurated. But we'll we'll table that conversation.
Well, if we're doing politics, I can't believe that woman thing, whatever her name is, isn't in jail. She should be. That's what I'm gonna say about the American election.
Oh man, I gotta tell you, that's the best political point of view I've heard in the last 3 months.
Yeah.
Not that well, you know, no place for politics. I really don't care, honestly, but I think we're screwed either way.
Yeah.
And I'm sure I'm sure that's any country.
You are.
I think that's any country anywhere though. The people think that, but
you should have Sweden run America.
Yeah, well, hey, listen, if it was up to me, Finland would run everything. Finland does no wrong in my book.
Where the hell does Finland come into
It's a chat thing. My chat likes to yell Finland a lot, so it's become a thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think they need to learn about Sweden. Sweden is awesome.
I know about as much as Sweden as GeoGuessr lets me know. But it seems to want me to learn about Russia more often than not. But we have Simple is in this Pepto-Bismol bubble tape for. Have you have bubble tape over in Sweden?
Oh, we do.
Have you ever taken a whole roll in your mouth at once?
I have not.
All right, you got to do that. It's an experience.
But yeah, so Angry Letter Chat, Sweden is awesome. Much more awesome than Finland.
All right, well, we'll see. I'll drill down. I'll take my time on the Sweden maps just to see overall how much better it is.
Yeah.
But hey, look, we have Magic Container Cave. V. Resner finally found it. Got the heart container from it though.
He's very happy about that.
No, listen, I can hear him from here. He's probably thrilled to death. This is where like you're looking now, and this is where 80 minutes into the seed, and you're still missing things that you feel like you need.
Yeah.
It's kind of troublesome, and even if, you know, Simple's regarded as not a good randomizer player based on, you know, the limited runs he's had and past experiences. He's on Carrick right now, by the way, so he's about to be done with Palace 4, and there it goes. You kind of feel the clock ticking, and any second you feel like IRC is going to go off, and you're going to be lost. And
I mean, had I been Simple right now, I would feel like a done would have come any minute now. But I mean, we know that he's ahead by far.
Yeah. So it's always you always have that perspective here, and V. Resner has found everything but. Did I see the boots in his list?
No.
No, I didn't. Okay.
He has not found. He has been in Palace 5 item.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But the bottom of his screen looked pretty packed with items. Oh, no, you know what? I'm sorry. I
not-
was looking at Simpoldood's screen. I am getting so confused
Yeah.
because it's flipped from my other
So-
monitor.
Resnor actually finds another magic container, so I think his mindset right now is he's going for Darunia.
I think he's going to Death Mountain. He can't go to
maybe.
Darunia. He needs the kid first. It's in Death Mountain.
Oh, I mean New Kazuro, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, he already got the one item. Oh, you mean he's got the 6 magic containers required? Okay.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
see what you mean now. Yeah. Yep, Ace. Let's see where he goes. If he's going to use this shortcut to go to the raft spot, or if he's going to.
Oh yeah, he probably realized, like you said, he probably realized he has to go to Death Mountain.
Well, kid can't be in New Kasuto.
Yeah.
So at this point in time, and I don't know what he knows. He knows he's missing the medicine and the kid. And he knows there's one item left still on Maze Island, which we feel he thinks he's boot blocked from, because of the way the encounter, the way the chat says the encounter is there, and he's missing both things in Death Mountain. So
Yeah, I actually never realized what was the deal with that encounter, but I know that Simple has finished Palace 4, so I might have to rewatch this to actually realize what was up with that.
I want to watch the Maze Island as well. But is this Palace 3? I think this is Palace 3 that he's in. Simple.
That yellow is horrid. Okay.
It's the honey mustard Palace 3.
Yeah, I think it's kind of nice actually. I love the color randomization.
Yeah, it kind of gets it can get a little nauseating though, some of the patterns, and certainly, and I don't think it's the palette. Here we go. You're right. He is going into New Kasuto to get this item.
And he's gonna be so disappointed.
Yeah, because it's going to be a magic container or a heart container. And odds are it's a magic container. Always seems to feel like it's a magic container in here.
We already know because Simple already went there.
He didn't get this item.
He did.
Did he?
Yes.
Okay. Simple has 2 heart containers. I thought he got the desert spot and the... No, I guess this was the second one. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Simple did grab the...
I probably commented on it that not what he wanted, but...
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I said that he's gonna be disappointed.
Well, yeah, well, that's right. Yeah, well obviously he's disappointed because I don't know. I mean, he was hoping Boots a Glove there, but then he's got a little bit bigger of a problem than Boots a Glove because he's got the kid in the magic medicine as well to look for. One of them that's going to lead him to Reflect, most likely.
Yep.
I don't think Rez is even close to the lead or being neck and neck. We really feel, and you feel this way too, Martin, that Simple is far and ahead. Right now.
Yeah. Simple is ahead by so much. Because he has done Death Mountain and found Reflect, and he's done 4.
And I forget because it was so long ago. I know he just needs to place the gem in 1.
Yep.
Did he beat Helmet Head as well? Or did he never fight Helmet Head? No, he went in and got the key and left, I think.
No, he did beat Helmet Head.
He did?
So
Okay.
he has to place the crystal.
So he's just really got to beat Rebenek and place crystals in 1 and 2. And he's going to... I wonder if he's going to work a little bit to maximize with those... I would think he would have to. I don't think he skipped those gems just to cash him in for Magic 5. I think he's really going to make it work for him.
He's really struggling to make this jump, though.
Yeah, surprised he struggles with that.
He makes it.
And he finds himself right back out at the exit. So I don't think he's beat Rebenek, though. So I don't think he has to just place the crystal. I think he has to fight... Well, I mean, the boss is going to be trivial, but it's not going to be... He just has to walk in and place the gem.
Yeah, he hasn't found him yet.
In better news, the block party has died out. Maybe they're just changing CDs. So
So yeah, Resnor is trying to find the item in Death Mountain.
Yeah. Well, he knows now. I mean, he knows.
Yeah, yeah,
He
he
has
knows.
Rebenek now. Yeah, I think it was deceiving who had the lead, who didn't have the lead, just based on how many gems were placed. But it's always been simple, far and wide.
Yeah, I would say as well. So it looks like yeah,
Could have been cassettes. It might have been. It might have been like one of those compilation things that came on 2 cassettes, 1 CD. But certainly it's over now, and that's all I care about. And so is Rebenek. Rebenek is over now.
Yeah, he is. Even though he missed the quick kill.
Yep, he's 201 away from the next cliff there, and he just decides to cash it in.
Oh, that. Yeah, it doesn't matter. He has attack
No,
6.
it doesn't matter. But if you go back to him skipping placing the gem in 1 and 2.
Yeah.
What's the point of not doing it ASAP if you really weren't going to maximize it? Because he could have certainly been at the same point in time now. If he just placed the gems and moved on, and maybe not, but...
Yeah, so he did... Yeah, your point being he did a bit of a time waste early on.
By the way, no COD on those cassettes or CDs. For anybody who remembers those commercials, those were great. You probably didn't have those in Sweden.
Nope.
Oh, the music has been replaced by loud fire engines. I'm sure you hear that over the microphone because that is loud. Did he just accidentally walk right into the spectacle rock? Yeah, because it looks just like the desert tile. So he just kind of fell right back in there again. So that's a heart container for him. He's got all the heart containers.
I think Simple is looking for 1 and 2.
The item in 5 can never be glove locked. No.
No.
Item in 3, item in 6 can, and I think that's why the glove is not in 3 or 6. Can never be in 3 or 6. But
yeah,
12 CDs for a penny. Is that Clubby House or BMG? Man, I owe both of them about $100 each.
I wonder if Simple is beating himself up for not placing a crystal in 1 and 2 early now.
Probably not. But why is he in Death Mountain? Or does that just look like Death Mountain from? Is that just a regular area that looks like that? Okay. For some reason, it looked like I saw all the caves on his screen when he hit that encounter, and I just thought he was in Death Mountain. But not at all. Yeah, Columbia House with their scams. Maybe they used to send you CDs like in the mail. It's just like, here you go, you bought this CD. No, I didn't. Return to sender. You had to write on the thing, no, I don't want the CD. So you're missing out on these things, Martin, by not growing up in America. These scams you fall into as a 16-year-old thinking you're bucking the system that you just got 12 CDs for $1. And then every CD thereafter is like $25 with shipping.
But yeah, then I realized, had I grown up in America, I had to choose between Trump and...
here we go. And the other lady.
Yeah.
And the other one.
So yeah, I really can't feel sorry about that.
Oh man, that's great. All right, you gotta hope. For the race's sake, you gotta hope that V Resner gets this. Gets this early. For once in this race, he has a coin flip situation right now. Whether he needs the kid or the medicine of life, he's gonna find the kid. The kid's gonna give him the reflect spell. For once, it's one of those feel good things because it could have gone the other way. It could have been the other item. It could have been this fire, and then he still would have need to found the other one to cash it in. And here we go. He found Hammer Cave. At what cost though? How long?
Simple is so far ahead of him.
I paid over the phone using a credit card. I emailed the guy who emailed me, M-Pain. He was very nice. He accepted all my information right in the email. The government's pretty nice when it comes to email, and so is my bank. At least you didn't type in your password in IRC. That's all I'm saying.
I still feel, even now that Resnor realizes the kid and the reflect, he's still way behind.
Oh yeah, but like I said before, it's a minute. It's an hour and a half right now. There comes the internal timer, and there's the kid now. I'll mark it so I don't get yelled at.
I mean, Resnor is gonna be so upset losing to Simple.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, upset, disappointed might be the word.
Yeah, disappointed for sure.
Just because from my point of view, when I do like something like this, and don't get, then it's not V Resner's fault. He played one way, and it just wasn't. It's just not the progression of items he needed to get. He just got a different path of items. You kind of just like, yeah.
I mean, you can't fault. I mean, Simple played really well.
Yeah.
And he had some lucky road. What's it called? Road choices.
Yeah, choices. Sounds good. He placed the. Did he place the German one? I think he did. Because I think he up 8. Now he's in 2. Simple.
It's not over yet, but it still feels like Simple is too much ahead to lose this.
Yeah, it's, Simple 6-4-4. He can probably be 2-6-2.
Oh yes, for sure.
So the only thing is, and certainly that's sorted now because he has 6 magic containers. The only thing is he has to be able to cast Thunder.
Yeah.
Winner of Z2. We got to finish this tournament early. Winner of Z2 Randomizer gets to vote for American president, the write-in. So.
Yeah, Ryan 7. I actually think that if you vote for the winner of this tournament, you'll end up with a better president than any of the candidates.
This is Real Talk with Ness_Martin.
Yes.
You can follow him at twitch.tv/Ness_Martin.
Oh, yes. Do follow me.
There's Palace 2. He never beat Helmet Head, so I'm going to laugh at the people in chat. I'm going to scroll up chat, and everyone who yelled at me saying he already beat Helmet Head, I'm going to say, hey, I actually got this one right.
Yeah, I told you he didn't beat Helmet Head. I told you he beat
Horsehead. Yeah.
Horsehead, yeah.
Yeah, no. Chat. I think chat was fighting me. Or I just want to pick a fight with chat. That's about it right now. But Reflect Spell for V Resner. He's got to be like glass half empty, glass half full right now because he got it. He needed it. But then again, he still needs the glove. He still feels like the thing can be over at any time right now.
He still needs... it's
tough. You want to make a case for him to close the gap here, but I think to do that, he's got to go immediately into Palace 5.
Yeah, but he has no intention of doing it.
Right. I mean,
I can tell you that.
Simple just has to place a gem, and then he's on his way to the Great Palace.
Yeah. So, yeah, Simple is way ahead right. And, well, even though Simple is way ahead of Resnor, I feel that, I did not see this coming. But, I mean, it's random, and it's...
Yeah. Listen, just because the guy has failed at this game before in terms of time or whatever, he hasn't had the experience playing the game, and he's a good player.
Oh, he definitely.
Yeah,
he definitely.
I think he's pretty decent at the game, so you can never discredit that. Regardless,
the world champion, pretty decent at the game.
Pretty decent at the game, So.
But yeah, I understand.
He's taking encounters here. I think is he trying? I think he's taking this 180 XP per encounter in this desert spot. So I think he's taking some, or he's not taking some. I'm not too sure exactly what he's doing. Maybe he's trying to find Palace 1.
No, I just think he feels he's a bit under leveled.
Well, yeah, but he found maybe he doesn't think 180 in one encounter is good enough. So he's going to try to find a better spot, but he's not committing to one thing or another.
Yeah, that's very true.
He's avoiding trying to avoid counters now. So
This is, well, interesting.
he up A's. I don't think he can find. I don't think he remembers where Palace 1 is.
No, he does not.
No, because he just gave away all that XP, so it wasn't that he was trying to find a good farm spot.
But yeah, he's still so much ahead.
Yeah, V Resner is he's walking around. Let's see what he's gonna do. I'm looking at the map. I'm looking at the thing now. He still needs 6 and 4. Probably looking for 6. Probably is not gonna go to 4 because he feels like he needs the boots.
I mean,
If he lost Palace 1, could the tables turn RC Drone? He needs to really lose 1.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Simple is definitely not worried about XP. He dodged that red Dyra that was worth 100, I think.
Yeah.
Just ignored it. So he doesn't care about XP.
The EverDrive would have to replace the tile for Palace 1 into whatever terrain it was in. That'd be horrible. The Trump key in level 4. Oh my god.
Guys.
See what you started? This is you starting this, by the way.
Yeah, I'm sorry for even bringing up the
chat's more content to just yell at me when I do it solo, and then now they're yelling at me and yelling at the government. Oh my god, this is great.
Yeah, it's my bad.
There's the medicine, but now let's look at Rezner's screen here because he got the medicine, the water of life, and this is where he can't get back to the other side of Maze Island apparently. Or no, maybe he can. Maybe no. It was okay. It wasn't the medicine. It was just a regular encounter that he had to pass through to get blocked. Okay, I got it.
He has. Wait a minute. V Resner has the boots.
No.
He just walked through water. I saw it.
Well, people said that before as well, when Simple did it.
What?
Yeah. He doesn't have the boots. He didn't go back into 5. This one I'm sure of.
Yeah, but I just saw him walk through a river.
V Resner has the boots. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I told you.
Sorry about that. When did he go back into 5 and get the boots? I was watching the whole thing.
Yeah,
I think my eyes were watering from your commentary about the political landscape of the United States. This is what happens.
Yeah.
You get distracted like this.
I never saw him grab the boots either, but
Yeah, he
I
went
just
back into 5.
saw. Yeah, I just saw him walk through a river. So.
Well, you guys are on a delay. I already corrected myself. When I said I was sure he didn't have the boots, that was at like the 45-minute mark. Don't worry about it. We'll blame the delay and blame Martin's political insight. There you go. There he is. He's got the glove now.
Yeah.
Things are rocking and rolling, man.
What are Simple doing? Did we miss him place the Palace 1 gem?
He placed it, yeah. I think he placed it before he went into 2, but...
Okay, so update your...
I did already.
No, you didn't.
Oh, you were way behind then. Oh, well, you're watching me on delay. That's right.
There we go.
Yeah. No, I did it. I marked it as soon as he got the glove, and as soon as I saw him open Great Palace, because I did miss it too.
So yeah, Simple is way ahead here, and the Simple is probably gonna win.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be a really, really trolly 6, really trolly Great Palace, I think.
But yeah, this is actually a path that most players would not take. Yeah, you see, he's gambling now. Most players would have gone down that elevator to the bottom. Simple actually takes the first route left and takes a drop room. That's very unusual.
Yeah, but chalk this one up to maybe the inexperience of the randomizer, or just he just doesn't conform to go right.
Yeah.
As well. I mean, just because you have a choice to go right doesn't make it the right thing to do. Again, this goes back into apparently what the Americans don't say of flowcharting it. In Great Palace, yes, go right. That's.
But I mean,
quick
most random players do it by deducing what's logical.
Oh yes. And he finds a dead end for his efforts there. He's gonna probably up A. Yeah, he up A'd. So Carrick fight on V Resner's end, and we are one palace closer to being back to having a nice even race here. Palace 6 has to be good to be V Resner.
Yeah, but I think it will be because if I remember correctly, Simple found Barba like in the second or third room.
Yeah, it's the travel time in between as well, and the fact that Resner is now farming for XP.
But I mean, this is definitely not something I'm gonna ask Simple about, how he actually reasons when it comes to well, especially Great Palace, because that was not something you will see a lot of players do.
No, it led him to a dead end. So there you go. Let's see what he does now. This is my least favorite room in Great Palace.
Yeah,
it hasn't started yet, though. Maybe this is not the one of it. The one where everything's flying at you all the time.
But I mean, it would have been awesome if it had paid off for Simple. If that weird decision actually led him to Thunderbird.
Yeah, and that's where on close races you second guess yourself. I brought it up earlier, and I'll bring it up again, that it was the one where Jackamus and whoever he was racing at the time, I think it was DH, both went the same way, and then Jackamus wound up dying, and he's like, you know what, screw that, I'm not going back that way. And that decision actually brought him to Darklink. Oh. Whereas if he survived, and he just still would have been going through that big, long, windy road and loop at the end. But it was the fortunate decision to just do something different that got him right where you needed to be.
Yeah. Yeah, it's that old thing that sometimes random decisions takes you ahead.
Yeah.
And I mean, Simple's early Death Mountain, actually, I think that's the deciding factor for this game.
Yeah. One of them. And then getting the item in 5 right away. I mean, that also added a little bit of time to the lead. But,
for sure.
Yeah, but listen, it doesn't mean V Resner's... He doesn't know, but he's still chugging along here. He's probably halfway through 6.
Oh, yeah.
Right now.
He's very... I mean, he's not that far behind.
And while Simple did it with low levels, V Resner is very capable of the jackhammer, and he's got 7 here. Although he's going... What is he doing? Okay. I guess he's grabbing a little bit of XP, walking away a little bit. Another up A for Simple.
Yep.
So, very fortunate for V Resner that Simple has just not found Thunderbird yet. But for every room and every dead end that Simple finds, that's one more room not in the rotation, and a better chance that Darklink is just in the room after.
And I mean, V Resner is probably gonna at least find the same. He's probably gonna take the same route, not the very first one.
Not the first one,
No, but the second one.
Yeah, and Simple did take a death there, so he's down 1 life, but hard to imagine that that's going to take into play at the bosses, but certainly on the way to the bosses, he is definitely 1 down.
Resnor is at Barba.
Yep, and there's his jackhammer with level 7 attack.
Oh, nice.
Very nicely done there. He took the he took the hit there, and I wouldn't say he almost fell in the lava, but it really almost killed him outright.
Yeah.
8,400. Let's see what he does here. He's probably just going to spread it out among magic and life and just get on with it.
Yes, I would probably take 1 magic and the rest in life, because
He's got another dead end for Simple.
Wow.
I don't know if that's the same one as before.
So yeah, Resnor is definitely not gonna be that far behind.
Oh, Simple gets buzz thundered. Even the world record holder, it happens too.
Oh, he actually grabs magic 7.
Yeah, I mean, he's got 8 heart containers. He may not want to dump more in there, but he may want to lower spell costs a little bit more, since he has less magic than life.
Mm.
But Simple is also fighting a lot of stuff on the way. Like he's taking care of the horse heads. He's taking care of ropes.
This is turning out to be quite the even race.
Yeah, if Simple manages here to game over or up A 1 more time, I mean, V Resnor's now in lead.
Yeah. So let's see what V Resnor does here. He goes.
Buzz thundered.
He goes for the dead end.
Right, yeah, the right path is a dead end.
And we know that.
Man, these king bots are everywhere. Simple just died again. He's got 1 life left.
Wow.
Any mistake into a lava or whatever, he's got to up A. Look at that, man. This king bot in this room is just ridiculous, and he's got to deal with 2 of them. They're just not well bred for this room. The way they work and they interact with the blocks and everything. It's crazy.
Yeah. And it's kind of interesting. We Resnor also only have.
Oh, we have Thunderbird. Did we lose you? I think we lost you. No,
yeah.
We have Thunderbird. He can't cast Thunder. What is he gonna do? Oh, now he's locked into here.
No. Yeah,
he's got up A. He knows where he is. That's a plus.
This is an extremely close race now.
It was made extremely close. I can't agree enough. Yeah, this is a room where Simple took a death before. From this rope here, he's going to try to get.
So yeah, both have life 5. This is...
Yeah.
I would feel so uncomfortable in the Great Palace with life 5.
The only thing that offsets it on V Resnor's side is the fact that he has 8 heart containers. But it doesn't matter what your life is or how many heart containers you have. If something's going to knock you into the lava...
yeah, exactly.
That's a problem.
He actually opts not to go that way. I kind of wonder why.
Who's that, Simple or V Resnor?
No, V Resnor.
Okay.
I mean,
well, he up-8. He wants to do things differently. I don't necessarily know he was that far from start anyway. Maybe.
No, but still, he didn't find a. Oh, he actually goes.
They're actually a room apart, I think now.
Yeah.
Or maybe 2. Oh, he's gonna drop.
Yeah, and he's gonna find out that that's the. I think when he upped the 8, he still hadn't realized that it was a dead end. He could have moved on.
I've never seen so many king bots
Wow.
in my life.
Such... Yeah, that's sick. This is such a close race. This is so exciting.
I think Rez is on the right path. I don't know if Simpoldood went back the way that worked for him.
I think that Resner is on a dead end, unfortunately. I think this is the first
Yeah, you're
path
right. Because
yeah.
Simple's in the King Bot room with these blocks, and Thunderbird, I think, is on the other side of this room.
Yeah.
Look at these King Bots everywhere, and then there's a Fokker, and oh god, it's horrible. He's gonna make his way through this room again. My god.
Yeah, Resner is on his path to a dead end.
Oh, okay, I got it. There was a time in this board where I thought that I've had a King Bot show up and it despawned an enemy, and then there was one time it spawned an enemy, but I think that was because I hit the magic jar spot. And
so
spawned the chicken.
Simple as at Thunderbird again.
Yeah, he's only got 2 hearts. He's only got 2 bars of life here. Certainly can flawless him, but I believe any hit's gonna kill him. Or maybe just leave him with a sliver of life. 2 hits definitely. And he's at attack 6.
Yeah, I think he needs 16 hits.
And there's the hit, and they're game over.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is crazy.
Right. Yeah, right now I feel Resner is actually...
Well, until Resner gets to Thunderbird, I still think Simpoldood's ahead, because Resner's in the wrong part of town right now, and Simpoldood knows the path to get there. He's done it twice already.
Yeah, but Resner isn't stupid, and he's...
And here we go. He's going... Now he just passes him, as our players virtually spoon in this room.
This is so exciting.
And he obeys. He gets the lives back instead of pressing on. And that puts Resner in the head a little bit. As long as he goes the same path, he should... he's definitely going to get the Thunderbird first.
Resner has to realize where... Oh, he actually... Well, okay.
This is where I don't remember. Like, where he is now, I don't know where the path is after that. I just remember it's left off of this bridge. And the next thing I do is I see Simpoldood in the room with the King Bots.
Yeah.
And I lose because I'm watching the other guy, I lose the other spot in between. But it looks like...
I did not expect this race to get this close.
It was
not.
It was hard. It was hard to do it.
Yeah.
And,
This great palace actually fucked up both guys. With I think it's life 5 that's...
Yeah, probably. Resner gets the 1-up, and that leaves just one way for him to go. He's going to go back up this elevator, go to the left, be a screen, 2 screens behind, but on the right path now.
Yeah, so he knows exactly where to go as well. This is very exciting.
Yeah, I'm just I'm in awe of watching this right now unfold, especially given the deficit that Resner, simultaneous deaths here. But remember, Resner picked up that 1-up.
Yeah, so he's actually 1-up on Simple right now.
Yeah.
Because Simple also died.
Simple is one room from Thunderbird now, so he's got to deal with this annoying King Bot room.
Yep.
And 2 times in a row, Simpoldood didn't get the jar in this room. It was a spicy chicken both times.
Right
3
now,
times.
though, I don't know. Yeah, he didn't really benefit that much from Red Yard, though.
No, but I think he was trying to get over the rope, so he didn't constantly take a fireball to the face.
He did kill the spicy chicken pretty easy.
Yeah. Now, Resner has to deal with all these guys. He's going to despawn them. There's too much stuff on the screen for him. Simple's going to show us how T-Bird should be fought at attack 6.
Yep.
Use his jump.
Yeah, I kind of understand him.
Yeah.
Much easier fight with jump.
Yeah, it's one of those situations you talk to, you know.
Yeah, and he's using the cheese strats.
They, you know, everyone has an opinion. Jump, no jump. When it comes to that,
yeah.
And it seems like every time I do a race, it's the opposite way. But here comes V Resner on attack 7 with Thunderbird, just one room behind him. They need to search for Dark Link, but we've seen a lot of rooms. Dark Link is pretty much going to be 3 rooms away, or maybe like the room to the right here for Simple.
Yeah, I think Simple actually has this, but V Resner actually caught up. Yeah.
All those rooms were eaten from the rotation early. That left the rooms after Thunderbird to be limited in quantity. And
but yeah, V Resner really caught up well.
Yeah. And he takes a death to Dark Link. He only has 1 life left.
Wow. I don't see him dying though with full life.
I don't either, but I didn't want to say it because.
But yeah, V Resner does not use.
V Resner needed to kill him there.
Yeah. V Resner does not use cheese strats on Thunderbird.
I'm pretty sure Simple just killed Dark Link with 8 hits directly, and nothing else.
Yeah.
Nothing was blocked. Every hit just landed. I have no idea how he did that.
But yeah, I actually don't think V Resner knows how to cheese Thunderbird.
But congratulations to Simpoldood here with a SRL time of 1 hour and 59 minutes and 5 seconds. That was pretty awesome.
Congrats, Simple. I hope we can get a post-race interview with him. But yeah, this was such a close race. So I can't see. Can't see Resnar losing to Dark Link. Well, he might.
I'm asking Simple now if he's on Discord to join us. See what he.
Yeah.
And Resner, let's you know, put things in perspective here. He played from behind, didn't turn out to be that far behind as we thought in the end. But he does take a game over. He has to come back all the way back to Dark Link.
That sucks. He's not happy about that.
Simple's not going to be able to join us, but we'll talk to Resner.
Yeah.
See what he's got. He's going to ferry across this room. He's knowing the path sometimes. I'm not too sure about you, and I'm sure most players aren't like this, but sometimes I get confused if I have to come back. I take good notes, but you know, at a point in time, I mail it in. Maybe at Thunderbird, after Thunderbird, and I see people take no notes.
Yeah, I take no notes when it comes to palaces, so if I actually die in a palace, I am lost.
I only do it in Great Palace only because I don't want to be. I want to identify loops as well as I can, and I could do that now without paper. But I just don't want to game over and have to worry about coming back and remembering what I did instead of what I would have done. You know, stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's, you know, I know people who are comfortable taking no notes, and I know people who pretty much note card everything or create notes about everything. But Rez, he might be I was going to say, thought maybe he might be forfeiting. There was no reason for him. He was just typing a message to Simple in IRC. I want to see him finish this out. He came a long way.
Yeah, he's gonna finish it.
Simple has to take his game genie back to Blockbuster before 11 p.m. That is the greatest comment ever. That's gonna actually, if I have your permission, that's gonna be partially my next quote on the next tournament I do, next race I do.
Yeah.
V Resner is dropping those frames there. And the house party, the block party, is back in full effect. I think they had to go do a beer run, and everything's good now.
I think it's kind of interesting that Simple decided not to do a commentary because of dinner time.
Sometimes you gotta eat, man. Sometimes you gotta eat. I don't even know if he's necessarily set up for Discord, so it might have been a process to do it, but
might be it, but still.
We'll get him next time.
Yeah. We'll get Resnar for sure.
I want to be who he is, yep. Have you ever wondered what it's like playing Zelda 2 Randomizer, maybe on a Game Boy Color in glorious 4 frames per second? Well, you're finding out now.
True. So yeah, while
what was your highlight of the race, Mr. Martin?
My highlight of the race was probably when we were talking about American politics.
If I was drinking lemonade, it'd be all over my monitor right now.
I don't know. I mean, Simpoldood going early Death Mountain was...
Yeah, Jack Link's jerky all-in moment was probably when Simpoldood, early on, maybe first 5 minutes, 6 minutes, just decided, you know what, I'm going to find this item in Death Mountain.
Yeah.
And then he just got it.
Yeah, and I mean, it paid off for him.
Yeah, because he had the hammer, so he found 2 items in there.
But I mean, the interesting thing is he won by 3 minutes. So I mean, V Resnar going the linear way. Had it been a race where Death Mountain was not required, V Resnar would have won every single time.
Yeah, I think in hindsight, yes, he would have. He still would have had to overcome that getting the boots, getting the gloves situation that he course corrected for himself. And that still might have been after going into Death Mountain. So he might have still finished at the same time if Death Mountain wasn't required, just for the fact that he probably still might have looked for the boots and or glove there.
Yeah. But I mean, I am very happy that we had such a close race. Close races are always more fun than
absolutely. And let's not lose sight of the fact that V Resner's going in on Dark Link here like a man.
Yeah, he's doing the V Resnar strats.
Yeah. I love watching him fight Carrick when he just chases him. I love that. Yeah. I do that myself now, and then every time I get hit, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go back to the corner.
I mean, this is kind of the V Resnar thing. He always does this when he knows he's lost.
Yeah.
And it's very fun to watch.
And Buzz Thunder also likes to fight him the right way. The quote-unquote right way, the way it was supposed to be fought.
Exactly. But yeah, this is very exciting.
Yeah, but...
I just hope he finishes him now so that we can get the post-race interview with him.
Hey, give yourself a little bit of a plug. Who you playing next, and what time is your race?
I'm actually facing Saber in the losers bracket, and I was talking to him yesterday, and he cannot play this weekend, and I have a very hard time playing Americans this week, so I don't think it will be until next weekend.
Okay. Well, I wish you the best of luck. We're gonna see if we can get V-Rez in with us. I'm not. Yeah, he is on the the Discord.
Good game, V-Rez.
He's not with us yet.
He'll join us.
Yeah. But yeah, so Simpoldood defeats Vrez by about...
Yeah.
Hey, oh, so I thought that was him. By about SRL time, 7 minutes difference, 6.5 minutes difference.
Yeah. Looking at the seed, well, it was, I guess, Simple was gonna win. Looking at the seed, but yeah, I still had Resner as a favorite for this game because Simple hasn't really played that many randoms, and the randoms I've seen Simple played, he's been weird.
Yeah. How the pitchers in Japan always do a full count. Yeah, the reason why I didn't plug my next race is going to be on the second annual Zelda 2 Randomizer tournament. My first round opponent has not been decided yet, and will certainly let you guys know when that happens. I don't know if V. Resner is going to join us. I didn't hear back from him, but we'll give him a second to see the message in Discord. Looks like he ended his stream. But yeah, so there you go. Number 21 ranked, Simpoldood. The guy who's kind of alright with at this game in vanilla. Pulls it off against V. Resner.
Yep.
By about 7 minutes, and then pretty much we agree again for the probably like 30th time we said it within the last 20 minutes. The early Death Mountain, leading to the Reflect spell and finding the item in 5 the first time he was in 5. Definitely pushed to, gave him enough of a lead to take it here. So
yeah, for sure. It was a great race.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel privileged to have commented it.
Yeah,
with
no,
you.
listen. I'll gladly have you on my show anytime, and we can talk American politics, because it's certainly more interesting than anything I've heard in the last 3 months in this on any TV outlet here. And we'll just throw a couple beers in you. And what was the beer name again, in case there's anybody out there who wants some free samples?
Maria's Thoughts.
There you go. The Maria Suarez. Yeah.
Maria's Thoughts. So yeah, drink Maria's Thoughts and talk politics. It's awesome.
There you go. And stay awake until, what is it, 4 o'clock in the morning over there?
Yeah, almost 40 a.m. Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about it. But there you go. All right, V-Rez has not joined us right now, so we might as well wrap this one up. Martin, thanks a lot for joining me. It was a lot of fun. We'll do it again. And
oh yeah, I'm just let me know when, and I'm there.
Absolutely, and good luck to you whenever your race may happen. If I don't talk to you by then, but anybody who's there and not now, but maybe tomorrow, please race Martin when he asks for it.
Yeah,
dude just wants to race, and you guys all act like it's the weekend. You got better things to do. He's gonna fight you all. But all right.
I'm gonna be a bad opponent, but yeah, I'll put up a fight for sure.
Absolutely. All right. Thanks a lot, Martin, and thanks a lot, guys, for hanging out with us. I'm gonna close the stream. I'm gonna reopen it and do my thing, my personal thing. So you're welcome to hang out. We're gonna play a little GeoGuessr, I think, and see what happens. But thanks again, and stay tuned for the next race and for all the tournament stuff. And I'll link the tournament page in chat on my way out. So thanks again.
Thanks, Ari.
You got it.